music on, keep the music loud.
What's up?
All right.
Team Pitbull in the house.
Team Pitbull in the house, Latino Heat International, coming on with El Pacheco and Team Pitbull. Man, I thought we had to take the door off the hinges when these guys walking in. But let's get going. Let me introduce Team Pitbull. Let me welcome aboard to Latino Heat International.
Thanks a lot.
It's a pleasure having all of y'all. And introduce yourselves.
I'm James Pitbull Associates. I'm the original Pitbull. I started the Pitbull team.
Chip, Big Hoot, Hidalgo. I'm his brother from another.
James Searcy, I'm a junior. My dad right there. So I'm the young.
Shane Bean.
James Man Thomas.
Thank you, God. Thank you for coming aboard to Latino Heat International. Like I said, I was bringing the heat, but I'm bringing the power to this session, and it's more the pleasure to have y'all, aboard to Latino Heat International, and we're gonna talk about more or less what y'all do, and introductory and all that. But for us, I know y'all walked in. It's a different outlook.
Because when you're doing chest, you get tricep work in. Okay, you don't want to pull in shoulders on the day before that because the shoulder work is going to inhibit the power that you put into your bench press. So you want to do your triceps, your chest together, your back. You do your back. Deadlift is actually a back exercise. So that's going to be incorporated at the beginning. You do your pulls, and then you do all your auxiliary work after that. And then you finish up with a little bit of bicep work. Legs, when you do leg work, if you've done leg work with these guys, that's it. You get in the squat rack, you do your warm-ups, and when you come out of the squat rack, if you're still walking, you're not done yet. That's pretty much it. So you do your squats, you get in the hole, you do what you need to do, and then you hope that you can muster up enough energy to get out of there and go home. But everything's a system. Everything falls under a category. And in that category, you practice perfect technique, perfect form, and then go from there. Would you agree?
That's some good technique, giving to the audience and all that, and letting them know more or less how you work out. I see how you got into this, look it up to your pops over here, because man.
Got a long way to go.
I mean,
yeah, some good coaches though. Him and Chip been together for a long time.
But at what age you got into the heavyweight you see your pops doing the?
I started lifting when I was about 14.
You're looking up, man.
Oh yeah.
Like I told the audience, man, we have to take the doors off the hinges, move some furniture around. Hey, y'all some big guys over here, for real. About you, when you got into the weight, with these guys over here?
I started probably 2011, and I was one of those that stayed on the bench press side. I didn't venture over to squat and deadlift. It was a scary area. But one afternoon they invited me over. It was on Friday, and been there ever since.
About yourself?
A buddy of mine told me about Pitbull. He told me to come up there. I wanted to get my squat and deadlift right. So he said, if you want to do that, go with the best. He introduced me to him. And from there, I've been with him for about a year, and my numbers keep increasing.
And we give a shout out to Rod Thomas and Team Lycan. He's the one that gave James Thomas to us.
Now y'all into the powerlifting. You ever consider going into into wrestling or anything like that? I'm just curious.
We too old now. I mean, they could. Them two could, they could. Then we came out. We too old. But a while back, I did consider going to wrestling probably about 20 years ago.
Mm.
We all thought about it. We did, but we just kept lifting, and now before we started doing the powerlifting, we did bodybuilding first.
Okay.
We did
bodybuilding. What's the difference with the bodybuilding and the powerlifting?
For the training, the training is totally different, because training, we train 7 days a week, and when we train like on bodybuilding, you might do a push and pull. Like say you do chest, you do tricep, you do, we do back and bicep, or push to pull, exercise together. And the food is a little bit different, and the training totally different.
Yeah, I was about to ask that. How's with the dieting and all that?
Food's a lot different in powerlifting. Hallelujah.
I mean, the first problem now, we don't just eat crazy. We used to back in the days. Now we try and keep it really clean. For like, we don't drink drinks or Coca-Cola. I don't. My son don't. We don't do drinking and stuff like that. Now I do. I like we do like a lot of salad and food. Now I like my beef. I'm a big fan. I love my cakes too, so I got to admit that.
Now, my question is, I know, because they said each certain type of food. Like, is it chicken or the beef? What really builds the muscle to really, because the audience needs to know, like, when you're working out, what really builds the muscle? What's the protein? What is it that you get it at? But other than that, we're going to come back with Latino Heat International. We're going to come back with this, how you eat right and all that. But we'll be right back with El Pacheco and T Pitbull.
All right.
This is Big Hoot, and you're listening to Fox Trap Radio.
Hey, this is Pitbull Cersei, listening to Fox Trap Radio.
Pitt Jr., listen to Fox Trap Radio.
This is Shane, you're listening to Fox Trap Radio.
This is Man Thomas. You listening to Fox Trap Radio.
Welcome back to Latino Heat International con El Pacheco in the house with T Pitbull. And we were just talking, before we went on the break, we were talking about the right foods to eat and what's the nutritious things to eat, to take while you're working out. And we got some good insight, and we're going to continue on with this conversation because it's getting very interesting and letting the audience know out there to eat right and when you're working out. But let's jump back on the topic when we're talking about the right foods to eat.
Well, like we were talking about walking earlier a while ago, I mean, it's good to eat lean, but like I said, but to eat lean, you want to get stronger and get bigger, you have to eat a lot of it. Like the baked chicken, grilled chicken, salad. Now, one secret that I have doing for a long time, sweet potatoes. I'm telling you, that's the key. You want to lose weight, get stronger, sweet potatoes is the key to this whole success.
Absolutely.
I believe sweet potato don't have no starch like regular potato, right?
Perfect, right.
Loaded with glycogen.
Now, no different from me, sweet potatoes. My son, he just bake them and he'll just raw. Me, I got to put a little bit of something in mine.
You can put some cinnamon. When I do my baked potato for my little one at home and I eat that, I put some cinnamon and some butter.
Right.
Straight.
Well, I'm gonna bring my man Big Hoop in here. He's our man. For our food plan, the meal plan. He's our specialist in this whole thing, right?
Nutritious guy.
Yeah. But yeah, he's right. You got to eat a lot. You got to eat a lot of different types of foods, good quality foods, proteins and things like that, or vital to muscle growth. When you're training, you're breaking muscle fiber down. You need protein to help rebuild that muscle.
Meaning protein like the protein shakes,
yeah,
right?
Well, yeah, protein, but yeah, just like you were saying, chicken breast, various types of fish, tilapia, orange roughy, salmon, which is real good, loaded with omega-3s, which are great for your joints, great for your heart. All of these different types of protein. Red meat, people always want to give red meat a bad rap, but red meat is very important. If you have a problem digesting it, then you need to get you some digestive enzyme to go with it. But red meat's vital.
All right. Now, red meat, they say that stay away from fried food and red meat, but the red meat is important when you're especially working out. Is that correct?
Yes, it's important, especially when you're trying to build muscle.
Yeah.
And you can do without it, but it's so high in quality protein. I mean, you have a lot per 8 ounces versus chicken breast.
Okay.
But you want to keep it lean. Good flank steaks, real good.
It's like having a cheat day. Like suppose you want to have a burger.
Yeah, well, we're trying to stay away from the burgers.
No, I just when they say cheat day, then that you want to have that burger, but you could have that red meat.
You get the red meat, yeah.
Yeah, you could have that, as a cheat day, but it's important to have that as a part of your diet.
Yeah, but one of the things that we didn't touch on in terms of your training is that what we had talked about earlier is protein shakes after you get through training. These are vital. These are important. And the reason being, they're pre-digested. They're quickly absorbed into your system, whereas it takes your red meat, your chicken, your fish, time for your body to break down the process.
Now, on the greens, I know salads is
Mhm.
is important when you're talking about greens. Like broccoli, I heard broccoli is good
Yeah.
for your muscle builder. Is that correct?
Do you know what broccoli contains? People think about oranges for what? Vitamin C.
Okay.
Broccoli contains a lot of vitamin C, but it's also fibrous.
Oh, all right.
Or it's a leafy vegetable, it's fibrous, so it's real good for your system. It helps cleanse your digestive process. And any type of green leafy vegetable is always very good for your diet because it helps the digestive tract.
I heard also wheat germ. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Wheat germ, Brazilian nuts. If I'm correct about, I don't know about-
Protein,
Chicken nuts,
yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
I already said broccoli. There was two other things that they say. There's 5 major things that helps your body build up, which is, I know I said wheat germ, broccoli, Brazilian nuts. I forgot the other 2, but if you know,
Yeah.
I mean, what
Yeah.
else
you're
helps
looking,
build?
yeah, you're looking in terms of egg whites.
Okay.
Nobody mentioned egg white. Egg whites are fantastic, and they always talk about how bad the yolk is. Well, yolk's got some of the good LDL or low density cholesterol, which is incorporated in it, high density just a little bit, which is a good cholesterol, which actually helps your system. But it's loaded with protein. It's good when people are talking about breakfast.
Yeah, they say that that's the most
Yeah.
important meal of the day, which is the
Absolutely.
breakfast. Which
Yeah.
the egg whites make sense.
Yes,
You have
absolutely.
that, and I think the eggs have protein as well.
Oh yeah, it's your source of protein.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
So that's a good source of information, letting the community know, and all of that, our viewers, knowing more or less to eat right, which is eating lean, like you said.
Correct.
Some red meat.
Yeah.
You need that as well.
Absolutely.
Um,
And breaking those meals down. And I have to stress this because I have a lot of people that when you're talking about, say, you eat large quantities of food, Pitt don't eat one big large meal and call it a day. He breaks his meals down. He eats a
Portions.
good breakfast. Yes,
Portions.
every 2
I
to
eat like
3
7
hours.
meals a day.
Yeah, every 2 to 3 hours he's feeding.
Okay. But
James Jr.
portions.
Yeah, James
Portions.
Jr. the same thing. He's eating what, 8,000 calories a day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the last night, when I was in training last night, I got home, I ate supper at 9. I ate it again about 11 or 12. I had it again at 2 o'clock. That was it.
So
And you
eating
said-
portions, eating portions.
Yeah.
Because I noticed that some people at the gym, they eat portions. They tell me the same thing.
Absolutely.
But it's not like when before bodybuilding, like, oh, I have to have seconds, or and they eat big portions, like of food. That's not
Right.
even right.
No.
Now, stay away from whites, meaning like white rice,
White bread.
white bread.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm thinking more or less, you're just eating right.
Yeah, white potato. I mean, there's a list that you can go down. It's because a lot of these food products are bleached.
Uh-huh.
They don't contain the nutrition value that you're looking for. Whole grain breads. That's what you want to go for.
Let's hold that thought. We're gonna go back to commercial with Latino Heat International, with El Pacheco and Team Pitbull right here. We'll be right back.
So Pitt Journey, back with Fox Trap Radio, listen to Latino Heat International.
El Pacheco here. Thanks for that, coming in for me. But other than that, we had a good break, and we were talking about, and I see everybody's grabbing a little snack. If y'all know about the Goya guava with white cheese and crackers, I know, eating healthy here with the powerlifting Team Pitbull here, but yeah, they had some, just in case y'all know what's that, that's some soda crackers over here, Spanish Goya, the guava with white cheese, and the Maria crackers. Y'all know about Maria crackers.
White cheese.
Yeah, man. I tell you, man. This is what we snack on when we find time at home. We snack on this. I was like, and not only that, shout out to Mata Goya. I had to have my Mata Goya. I know they had their water, but us Latinos do it big. In Ecuador and Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, all the Spanish countries out there. Big shout out to them. But other than that, we're coming to the top of the hour, and it's a big pleasure. We talk about nutritious things, how to work out and all that, and it's a big pleasure having Team Pitbull here, letting the audience know in our Latin communities how to work out. But just let us know more or less how, where y'all work at, your social media, how y'all got contact at. Let the audience know out there.
Okay, if y'all want to get in check us up, we're always on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. My account is James PB Searcher. You know where you can find us. We come out of a gym called Tuck Power Gym, Griffin, Georgia. one of the hardest coach gym, one of the baddest hard coach gym in the South. Come out and visit, please. I guarantee you, you will get results. Whether you want to lose weight, get big, get strong, it don't matter. Come out and see us, Team Pitbull.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's what's up, man. I'm so pleasant being around y'all guys, and I'm gonna have to stop by and work out with y'all.
Oh yeah, anytime, anytime.
All the information you gave, not only to me, but to the audience and to the Latin community out there, how to work out and eating right and all that, eating lean. Eating lean is one important thing, and drinking a lot of water is another thing. That's more important. Stay away from the white stuff, the sugary stuff, but working out the right way and doing it certain days, and always get that 1 day rest. You always can have that cheat day,
Oh yeah.
but just keep in mind, eat right, eat lean, and just work out right, you know.
What we call it, I don't call it cheat day, I call it a cheat meal, just one meal.
Oh man.
Do one meal, not a cheat day, one meal.
So yeah, if y'all got, you know, any shout out to social media, y'all can shout out right now and you know, let the audience know how, you know, y'all can be reached.
I'm also on Facebook as James Cersei, and I'm also on Instagram at No Quit Cersei.
I'm on Facebook, it's Shane Bean.
I'm on Facebook as Knowledge Designs, screen printing and embroidery. The shirts that we have on, I did. And you can also get some of them if you like Team Pitbull shirts. You can buy one from James Cersei's website.
Okay, I would like to give a big shout out to the people who behind us.
All right, that's real. So what's up?
You know, that'll be Tuck Smith from Tuck Power Dome Gym.
Griffin, Georgia.
I have Kim Cersei, Stephanie Cersei.
Amen.
You know, yep.
That's what's up.
Yep, now I'm on Facebook at Chip Hidalgo. Also, I run the GNC off Camp Creek Parkway. And any of you guys seeing this feed, come by and see us over there. Mention the code Team Pitbull, and we'll give you extra 10% off any purchase you make in that store. Just mention the code Team Pitbull.
You hear that? To all my viewers out there, all my supporters, and to the Lion community, you mention that code to GNC, you get a discount. You heard it here on FoxTrackRadio.com and Latino Heat International with El Pacheco and T Pitbull. We'll be right back, coming to the top of the hour.
All right.
El Pacheco back with Latino Heat International, and me forgot to interview one guy from Team Pitbull. His name is Josh. Tell me more about yourself, Josh.
So I'm Josh Hicks with Team Pitbull for about 6 months now. Find me on Facebook, Josh Hicks, or on Instagram at @TheJoshHicks.
So what made you join Team Pitbull?
I was training at a buddy of mine's gym, and I found that I was strong, but I wasn't that strong. So I was always looking at going to Tuck's gym down in Griffin, and one day I happened to be in the gym at the same time, and I just asked Pitt for some advice on my deadlift, and he invited me to come train with him.
Now, are you getting results from that? Since you joined, you seen the results?
Yeah, my deadlift's gone up almost 100 pounds in 6 months just from working on technique. My squat was going up. It'll be back. We're trying to get around 500 soon. And then my bench is going up too.
All right, that's what's up. And I see that working with them, just letting the audience know that a good workout is always good. But let them know what's deadlift. So people out there don't know what's really deadlift, and break it down. What really works the body. And I know what works the body, but let the audience know what deadlift really does.
Deadlift is basically you're picking the weight up off the ground, like you're picking up a dead weight. That's why it's called deadlift. But it works everything from your legs, your back, your core, your arms. I mean, it just works everything. When you're done, if you did it right, you don't want to do anything but sleep.
And to let all my people know out there, my supporters and audience out there, when you do deadlift workout, it's just true. You some good rest, and like I said before, good eating right, eating lean, and of course cardio. You need your cardio too as well. Don't forget that, people. You have to do your cardio, your abs, and all that. And you know, deadlift is, you know, is a good hard workout. These guys get it in. But other than that, you know, that's I'm very proud that, you know, you let the audience know what, you know, this workout does for, you know, anybody. But if you're ever interested in doing good workout and you want to join these guys, you know, like I said before, you know what you need them at. But, you know, it's good, you know, letting them know, you know, coming in and all that. But other than that, guys, that's, you know, you got any shout outs for, you know, I know you have at least Facebook.
Yeah, again, the Facebook is Josh Hicks. The Instagram is at the Josh Hicks. Just find me there, follow me. I'm always posting pictures of training, doing a lot of videos. It's a good time.
All right.
I got one more thing to sell. In about 2 months from now, I'm gonna be bringing out a brand new team.
Okay.
It's gonna be called Team Pitbull Bodybuilding.
All right.
True Flex. And this here is not powerlifting, strictly about bodybuilding. We're gonna bring the team out in 2017. My son will start doing a bodybuilding also. So he gonna do both, bodybuilding, powerlifting too. So right now, I have a guy and a girl who will be competing in on the Henry show October the 29th, the bodybuilding. And also my guy will be doing the powerlifting October 28th and 29th too. Like I said, I'm bringing out the new team, come out top pilot on gym, True Flex.
All right. And if you don't find them, you'll find them through my page. Believe me, you will see it. Latino Heat International page. With El Pacheco, we'll be right back, coming back from the commercial. Woo-hoo. Bienvenido para atrás en Latino Heat International with El Pacheco, and we got a special guest in the house called the Sheldons. I want you to introduce yourselves. Let me start from here. Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm David Shelton, the father of the Shelton family.
Hi, I'm Thaddeus Shelton. Yeah,
Hi, I'm Angelique, and I'm 18 years old.
Hi, my name is David Shelton Jr. I'm the oldest. I'm 20 years old.
Hi, I'm Shyla Shelton. I'm the middle child, and I'm 17 years old.
Hi, I'm Xavier Shelton. I'm 14, and I'm the youngest child.
Wow. Got the whole generation right here. Yes, sir. That's what's up. Now, what type, I know y'all sing and all that, what type of music that your church based on?
We basically do inspirational and gospel, but we also do some, some pop and some jazz type music,
Okay, and how long y'all been doing this? I guess
We've been singing all our lives ever since, my dad's asked us to start singing harmony from the Jacksons to the Temptations to the, any song he's pretty much just, gave us a note, we sung it.
Yeah.
So, but we've been doing it seriously for the last, I want to say, 3 or 4 years. But yeah, like she said, we basically we more touch on inspirational. And we're trying to inspire people with our gifts, blessing people, that needs to be uplifted.
yeah, because I was at the Apex Museum last week, and I know I was running behind, and I didn't get to see you, but I seen the video of y'all singing out there. You got a good voice for a young crowd.
Thank
I
you.
mean, come on. And not only that, you inspire other people, especially when you're talking to the audience out there and let them know there is people out here young doing it,
Right.
singing a cappella, doing gospel, inspirational music. And some people don't take that time to really follow their passion. And I see there's a passion here in one family here, which is good.
Right.
And you're the head right there.
Yes, sir.
And I mean, what inspired you, to put your family together to do this?
Well, I'm a single dad, and my kids have been through quite a bit. Coming up, we've been from they come from a divorced family, and basically we've been from divorced to homeless. But in that, I continue to be with my kids, you know, no matter what. And music has been the total bond to keep us together. So what inspired me, being broke and not having enough money to, you know, do things like, you know, the normal families. So then I break out the piano, I break out the bass, I break out some music, and I said, hey, sing this. And they would do it. And I think he was, my oldest son, which is 20 now, he probably was like 7, you know, when I first started working with him. But then as everybody went along, we just started getting everybody together, and they've been through a lot, you know. So this has been the one thing for the last 3 years that, you know, I just felt like God was just moving me into a place to make them realize that there's a purpose for it.
No, it reminds me like of the Jackson 5.
Yeah.
And that's and to see that is like, you know, going through what you have been going through in life, divorce and all that, but you still kept your heart with your family, which is a bond. There's no special thing having a bond with your family, especially you want to pursue what you see in them, which is good.
Right.
And I mean, when you started with them, I mean, I know it's like getting, you know, the right things to do, how to sing right, how to get it together as one, and I know
it's a gift, you know. And the thing about it is, as they grew up, you realize that they all carried a piece of the gift. And I had it when I was a young kid, but I didn't have this. And this is something that I was just like, you know what? But let's roll with it. Let's do it.
Now they all agreed to come together as one.
Absolutely not. I made them.
That's the key right there. It's like, wait a minute, you know, 2 girls and they got 3 boys, and I know it starts with him, but you know, to get it together as one is like, all right. I know it's hard work behind it.
Yeah.
Like, personally for me, like, I love to sing with my family. Like, if I could do it any other way, it would just be with them forward, because like, I don't know, our personalities are so different, but put together, it's like, it's so unique, and it makes us like who we are. Like when we do instrumental, like we put our own twist to it. Like we hear different notes. Like he taught us that to like hear outside of the box. So like hear different notes, and it's just so amazing to do, like to see what they can do, and it's like, oh my God, like that's awesome. Like it's just putting our voices together. It's just the most fun.
And it's like you said, my dad in the beginning initially he didn't really make us do it, but we felt like, well, we're singing here, we're doing it, and there's nothing else to do. But then we were all in high school, we wanted to do after school stuff, we wanted to be in sports, we wanted to be in clubs and everything like that. And we didn't know how much hard work it took into doing everything, and we didn't know how much, you know, dedication it took into being a full-time music group. So as he graduated and as I graduated and now they're in school, like we know now, we get the grasp now of how much dedication we have to, you know, sacrifice. I mean, how much dedication we have to get into the group, and how much things we have to sacrifice, knowing that we're still young and all the things that we want to do. So now I can say that we're dedicated.
All right, that's good to hear. Not only that, from, you know, a young group and all that. And like I said, last week I missed out the show, but I seen the video, and I know I have to. Now that I have you here, I want to hear y'all sing, a cappella, whatever you know, whatever song you got out there to let the audience hear y'all. You have a special song that you want to sing right now that the world likes to, you know, the community likes to, you know. You got a song?
We can sing the climb.
Go ahead. Yeah, Lucy.
It's all yours.
Okay, so we do the Climb. It's originally by Miley Cyrus, but our rendition of it is pretty different. So here's the Climb. It's always gonna be another mountain. Always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be enough, get better. Sometimes we're gonna have to lose.
Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side.
The other side.
It's the climb. making, but I
gotta keep trying.
gotta keep my head
Held high.
There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes you're gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb.
Yeah, there's always gonna be.
There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes you're gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb.
It's the climb.
It's the climb.
Yeah, it's all about the climb. Yeah,
It's the climb.
it's always about the climb.
It's the climb.
Yeah, it's always about the climb. Yeah, so listen, it's always gonna be another mountain. Always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be another battle. Sometimes you're gonna have to lose. It's not about how fast I get there. It's not about what's waiting on the other side.
The other side.
It is a climb.
Woo. Beautiful, beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. Not a live stream, but hey, these guys, the Shelters, are doing it, gospel and inspirational music.
Thank you.
Man, love it, man. Somebody said amazing voices.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about. We'll be right back with Latino Heat International with El Pacheco and the Shelters. We'll be right back.
Yeah, once again, Big Mondo on the track. Llegó Pacheco, Fox Trap Radio, Latin Heat International. Yeah, yeah. Woo. El Pacheco. Yeah. Latin Heat International. FoxTrapRadio.com. Tune in. Saturdays 5 to 7. Yep.